Hey everybody, just want to come at you right now with a really quick video. First of all, I hope you guys are doing okay. Couple things. First thing is, well, what I'm making this video. I had a dream 3 days ago, and the dream was pretty much showing me buildings crumbling down, planes crashing, earth shaking, so earthquakes. Um, I've been having them. I never thought too much of them until yesterday here in Toronto, Canada, and in Ottawa, which is the Parliament City. All the governmental buildings are there. Um, we had an earthquake. It was a 5.5 magnitude earthquake. We don't have earthquakes here. If there are any, they're probably from a 1.5 to a 3 point some um, magnitude, and that's up in Alaska. And here in Toronto, Canada, we're in the south, so border of the U.S. Having said that, that never happens here, and a 5.0 earthquake happens every decade. And I've been here for more than a decade, and I don't remember the last time it's been here. It was a surprise to everybody. Needless to say, nobody got injured, no buildings crumbling down, and everything appears to be okay. And it was just weird. It was just for 10 seconds, and I was at school when that happened, and the building was shaking. Having said that, God is a loving God, and I believe He warns people. Whether you're good, bad, He will always warn you about what's about to come. What is about to come is a big deception, a very, very, very big deception. This weekend here in Toronto, they are going to hold the G20 meeting where all these politicians from all over the world are going to be arriving here to discuss matters which I rather not speak of here on my channel. But what I can tell you is that demonic powers and forces are all over this city right now. They have always been, but right now they are at an ultimate high. So basically this video is just to let you know what's going on here. You cannot trust the media coverage to let you know exactly what's going on here, but the state is pretty much turning into a police state, and we surrendering us to human beings instead of the will of God. And I don't know what's coming up in the days to come, but what I do know from what the Lord has shown me is to be prepared. um, Nothing had happened to me in the dream. He had kept me safe, but he also told me that if I depend on my own self, that I would get hurt, pretty much, and if I'm distracted, that I would get hurt. So having said that, I want to encourage you guys out there, whether you are in Canada, whether you are in the States, wherever you are in the world, um, to keep this in your prayers. What goes on in these meetings are not godly things. I'm sure you're aware of it. You can just YouTube and find a whole bunch of videos pertaining to these meetings, these politicians, and we all know that they don't have us in mind. Just recently in school, studying how the world pretty much loses out if we're able to save people that are sick through technology that they created as a promise that things would be better for us, and it's pretty much made things so much worse for us. And there are cures for so many things, and while we out here spend our money donating to charities that already have cures, they just won't tell you that. um, we lose out, yet they live out this life of luxury, and they can do whatever they want, and they don't want the people to speak, but people will speak. What is going to go down in this G20 is that a lot of people are going to protest. Now the devil, when he does big manifestations like that, or when he's about to bring something bad into the world, he desires sacrifices. And this is what my video is about. I hope that where you are, you would take at least 1 to 2 days of fasting over everything that would be happening in that meeting room, over every presence that would be coming into the city. I already see these huge planes flying over the city, so I'm pretty sure politicians are flying in there. But just to pray, and to have faith in God, and don't be distracted by no sucker FIFA, whatever you want to call it, that's on television, hip-hop videos, just whatever. Do not get distracted, because that's one thing he did tell me: do not be distracted, stay in prayer. And so I myself will be fasting, but I want to encourage you out there to be praying for us. It's not just affecting me over here, it's not just affecting the people living up here, it's everybody. It's every single person in this world. And even if you look at the Gulf, what's happening over there, there's a big deception coming in, going to happen. But 2012 is not the end of the world. That I can tell you. And whatever will happen is of the devil. And I just want to leave off with, just, if anybody knows any groups that will be doing any fastings or prayers, please inbox me so that I can try and share that information around. And I pray that you guys are well. And before I go, I'm just going to have this famous song. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Once again, please keep this event in your prayers for this weekend and the days to come when everything will unfold. That's all I can say. God can only show you what's going to happen. He's not going to tell you how it's going to happen. But our job is to pray and have the Holy Spirit guide us and give us instruction as to what we should be praying about, how we should be praying, and for who. Okay? And you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next video. Take care. Bye.